Previously on City Homicide.
Physical evidence doesn't tell us what's going on up here, does it?
I got the green light. I'm back.
You better be leaving that weapon of yours in its holster unless you've got a damn good reason to take it out.
What's this about, Sergeant?
Your ID, maybe? One I found in the back of my wife's car.
The name's Natalie Pierce. That's her husband up there. You reckon she jumped?
Any idea why?
Every bloody idea. We had a fire and we lost both our kids.
Did you kill your wife, Mr. Pierce?
The man's children were killed in a fire. His wife has just committed suicide. Now, call me old-fashioned. I would have thought that might require a little bit of sensitivity on our part.
The last call she made was to a Dr. Patrick Swain, plastic surgeon.
We both went to sleep. We'd been drugged. This is the guy I saw getting in the lift. What's his story?
He's a cop.
Money,
Don't hurt her! Put the cleaver down! Pick up Klein. He's just beaten McCriedi half to death. Keep your hands where I can see them!
That's him. He kept asking about my wife.
This key opens room 116. It's a very important.
7 fires in 9 years. The psychiatrist, Shawn McCriedi, his children were the first. And Craig and Natalie Pierce's children, they were the last.
Why kill the kids? Why come back and torment the parents?
This isn't a trophy room, it's a crime profile wall. This is an office. He didn't kill any of these children. He's trying to work out who did.
In the hands of giants ever are the children. Grateful should be the man who has in his quiver 2 of them. Psalm 127. The cards look the same, but they're not. The number of arrows in each quiver changes depending on how many children were burnt to death in each fire. That's what this person does. Murders the children, then sends a wreath to the funeral to taunt the parents. And they don't even know they're being taunted. Did you know that 85% of marriages fail after the death of a child? I didn't. Not until I tried tracking some of the parents down. Most had separated. 5 had committed suicide. Natalie Pierce was the last one to kill herself. It was my fault. I put too much pressure on her. Four years ago, I was having an affair with a woman named Rosemary Smith. The affair lasted just over a year. It finished when her children were burnt to death in a house fire. They were home alone at the time. They were home alone because their mother was with me. I didn't work out until later that that was fire number 4. Rosemary never believed it was an accident. She said, "You're a copper. You gotta help me, and if you don't help me, I'll kill myself." Well, seeing I wasn't getting the sex anymore, I didn't need the aggravation, did I? But Rosemary kept pushing. Pushing and pushing. Making phone calls to me. They started off just every now and then. Occasional fax. Then it got to the stage where the phone calls became incessant and the faxes, well, I just pulled them out of the machine and chucked them in the bin.
Why is she in there instead of us? She's not even on our bloody crew.
Shut up, Freeman.
And then one day Rosemary threatened me. I said, I've got to put an end to this. So I set the meeting and she never turned up. Disappeared completely. 3 days after she disappeared, I got a package. It was from Rosemary. It was like an insurance policy. I opened it up and it was just reams. Reams and reams of paper. Notes written on tissue and bits of cardboard. She'd managed to track down some of the mothers, found out they were having affairs at the time of their children's death. Then there was the funeral cards. When I looked at the cards, they were the same handwriting and same ink. And she was right.
So you decided whoever killed all the kids probably killed Rosemary, is that right?
Yeah. I didn't do my job, Stanley. When she needed me the most, I didn't do my job.
DS Klein. He's in public relations, isn't he?
Right now, he's sitting in remand.
A rogue cop running his own case on a child killer. Great PR. Media involvement?
None yet, as far as I know.
Good. Let's keep it that way.
Well, it could be tricky, Bill. This task force is 30 strong.
Assistant Commissioner Mulholland, Yes, I'm on my way. Lips zipped. Your responsibility, Bernice.
If the public gets even a sniff that there's a multiple offender out there killing children, things are going to get very ugly, which will make our job that much bloody harder. We're on this round the clock, all of us. Is that a problem for you?
No, ma'am.
Good. I'll see to it that you're as well resourced as I can. Anything your crews need, I'm a phone call away. 24 hours. I want to bring this one in as fast as we can.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, 10 minutes, then we're back in here for task allocation.
Good.
Hey, what's with pinching my crew members? I thought Jen Mapplethorpe was meant to be on my team.
Larry Klein's got this, it's a Don Quixote thing happening. I thought a woman might bring something useful to the mix.
Sounds like bulldust to me, mate. Next time, ask, OK?
Lorraine.
Simon, darling.
So, have you found it yet?
Found what?
My ID. What do you think I'm talking about?
Sweetie, I've looked everywhere. It isn't here. He must have it in his office.
So, has he said anything yet?
He's spoken to me.
Lorraine, your husband is going to drop me in the poo with my boss. Now, he will tell him everything. And my boss is a Christian. He goes to church every Sunday, for Christ's sake.
Simon, there's nothing I can do. I'm sorry. You know how it is, babe. No pleasure without pain.
How does he start the fires? I mean, if they were deliberately lit, why didn't Arson pick up on it?
Arson wrote up all 7 of the fires as household accidents. Obviously, whoever started the fires knew exactly what they were doing.
Plus, remember, it happened over a 9-year period in different areas. Till now, there's no reason to think they might be related.
We've already got the files on the McCriedi and Pierce fires. The rest have been couriered over from Arson. We've assigned people to go through the lot from scratch, so check your task sheet.
This person makes sure that the kids are home alone. How does he get them to open the door? I mean, they can't break in. Arson had picked that up, surely.
Again, we don't know.
Do we know if this arsonist even exists?
We just spent 3 days wondering if Klein existed, and he did.
Man is an old coot.
Yeah, well, look, Fruit Loop or not, what Klein says makes sense. This woman disappeared because she either saw the man we're looking for or she found out who he was.
Rosemary Smith, missing, probably dead. We're going to be concentrating on finding her ex-husband, among other things.
Yeah, Smith. Good luck with that one.
Right, you're allocated the job, Joiner. The rest of you button it, you might learn something.
We got a bit to get through here. Tasks. Freeman and Ryan, check out the hotel where Dr. Swain and Natalie Pierce were drugged. See what you can dig up.
This was their regular room?
See. What do you expect, clues? All rooms clean every day after they use it, and a very good hotel.
Yeah, with rooms that you can rent for the afternoon.
What'd you say? Era un bordello?
Dad?
Cosa? Hai sentito cosa ho detto lui?
Papà, non ti ricordi?
Tu stai zitta. Dobbiamo parlare sul calzione. Allora zitta.
Questa è un'indagine di omicidio. Mi dica, cosa è successo?
Ma niente è successo, veramente.
Il signor Galasso vada. Vada. Take him in.
Come on.
You come here once a fortnight.
Yeah.
Do they eat or drink in their room?
They always had champagne. Lunch in the restaurant and champagne in here.
That day, they checked out much later than usual. The guy, he says it was because they've been drugged.
I don't know.
Carla, I know your father's worried about the hotel, but I've got a whole bunch of dead kids to worry about.
There was an intruder in the hotel on that day. I came up to service another room and I saw him come out of here.
The champagne was already here?
Yeah, but I checked. Nothing had been disturbed. Champagne was still here. It hadn't even been opened. How could have he drugged it?
Have you ever heard of a hypodermic?
Did you get a look at this guy?
It just about knocked me over when he ran out, so no. But he was wearing a jacket with a hood. I checked over here and I saw him. He ran across the road. There was a cabbie there. He drove him away.
Do you remember the name of the cab company? I know it was a while ago.
Yeah, sure. I know the driver too. He's African, he's got dreads. He's nice. I take him coffee sometimes.
Only speaking to give me the address. but I'm sure he was Australian. No tip. Aussies never tip.
Can you describe him?
Not really, no. He was a while ago. But he was Mr. Medium. He had a hood on. But I wasn't about to take a very good look at him anyway.
Why not?
Because he was freaking me out. He was scary. Scrunched up in the back, throwing my money at me and taking off so fast, he stumbled down this driveway.
Are you sure this is the house?
Yeah, this driveway, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right, thank you. We should call it in. Forget it, Matt. You want to earn points, show initiative. Good morning, how are you? Detective Freeman, Detective Ryan, Homicide. Where's the owner?
I hope this won't take long. I mean, the auction starts in about an hour.
Mother rented the apartment to him for how long?
I don't know, years. I'd have to check. Apartment might be a bit grand. More like a bed set on steroids.
Can you give us a description?
Sure, about 5 foot, grey hair, glasses, light floral prints. Oh, sorry, that's Mum. Look, I hardly ever saw the guy. I mean, he never used the place much. I think he travelled a lot.
When did he pull up stumps?
Oh, about the same time Mum died. In fact, that same weekend, yeah, about 10 months, give or take. I stacked a lot of Mum's clutter in here to make more space in the house. Presentation.
Of course.
Oh.
Smell.
Damp, yeah. The roof's not great. Renovator's delight.
How do you pay the rent?
Cash, in the van, straight to Mum.
Matt. Could be blood.
Blood? Oh, don't be silly. No, it was just damp, that's all. I mean, the whole roof's rusted out.
If you could come to the homicide office with us.
I have an auction starting in about an hour. I mean, I hardly ever saw this bloke, and I certainly don't remember what he looked like. I really don't think you should be doing that. Oh, you can't be serious. I've spent a fortune on this auction.
I'm sorry, but this entire area is now a crime scene.
You can't just walk in here
Well,
and...
actually, we can. It's going to take some time, so I'd appreciate it if you do as I ask and go through your mother's papers. A name could be extremely helpful, even a false one. Excuse me.
There's a handbag wrapped up with the rest of the body. No effort to conceal her identity at all. Rosemary Smith, Klein's girlfriend.
How long's she been cooking in that room?
They reckon almost a year, which is around the time our mystery tenant moved on. So Klein was right. She somehow figured out this guy's identity.
Got herself murdered in the process.
Hey, listen, Sarge. What's going to happen with my suit? It's ruined.
Your point being?
Well, it's a Hugo Boss.
I want that shed searched as well, anywhere he might have had access.
Hey, who's going to pay for my suit? Police Association?
Hello, Tiger.
Beautiful, how are you?
Did you bring this home?
Thanks for the suit.
So what happened?
Oh, don't ask.
Okay. And don't forget dinner tonight.
Oh, about that, Claire. We're going to be stuck here a while.
Babe.
I know, you know how it is.
How does someone as stitched up as Duncan score a woman like that?
I bet he loves getting her up here too and watching you lot drool.
They live together, don't they?
Yeah, just over a year, engaged. Kept a secret for a while. Right, speaking about secrets, what's this about you speaking Italian?
Who speaks Italian?
Matt does, according to Duncan. How long have I known you? Long enough, obviously.
Really?
My mother was Italian.
All right, then. Let's hear some.
Come on, Maddie, say something. Something romantic.
Ho bisogno di una sedia nuova cara. Questa è molto scomoda.
What did you say?
I need a new chair. This one's very uncomfortable.
Very funny.
Very smooth, very, very smooth.
You know, you really need to decide which desk you work at.
We're brainstorming, Sergeant.
Yeah? Sounds more like a chat fest to me. Where are you at with finding Mrs. Mush's husband? Rosemary Smith's husband?
Well, I'm nowhere, Sarge. See, he's English. He came out here years ago, and I'll put money on the fact that he's gone back, so we're not going to find him.
Look harder. You. McCriedi arson file. Come on, get on with it. Oh, I don't think scoring second chair on the Larry Klein interview makes you Nancy Drew. I mean, how'd you manage that anyway? Is there something going on here I should know about?
I'll pretend I didn't hear you say that, Senior Sergeant.
What can I say? She'll do anything for me.
You want to get that thing on, Romeo? You're bringing Larry Klein over from remand.
Oh, come to defend her honour, have we?
Listen, Sarge, this is obviously eating you up, so everything on the table. If you're going to talk to Wolfie about my ID and this other stuff with your wife, why don't you just get on with it?
Let me see now. Maybe it's because I enjoy watching you squirm. Or maybe it's because the longer I leave it, the more pissed off I'll get and the better I'll enjoy toasting your ass.
So maybe I'll just tell him myself and spoil your little game.
Yeah, like you got the balls.
Where'd you find her?
In a granny flat, you know, backyard out west. She was wrapped in plastic in the ceiling.
We believe you used the place as a safe house. To prepare the fires and clean up afterwards.
We're at a dead end with the guy she was onto, Larry. No prints, no descriptions, DNA, nothing.
I'm giving you everything I got.
Well, it's too late now, isn't it, Larry? Because keeping quiet kills. Now, if you'd come forward with your girlfriend's suspicions a lot earlier and shared them with your colleagues...
I did share them with my colleagues. I went through every channel in the book. I went to my boss, then I went to his boss, and then I went to his boss. And I'll tell you something, the higher you go, the further they can drop you. All the way to the media unit. You're an arsehole. Yeah, well, I'm not here to make friends, am I?
Look, Larry, all we're trying to do is get...
No, don't try the good cop, bad cop routine with me, please.
It's all on your board upstairs, Stan.
Sorry about Rosemary.
No, screw you. Screw me. Screw them all. Screw the courts.
I got stonewalled every inch of the way.
So I decided to do it myself. Because your way doesn't work anymore. If I would have caught this bastard, I would have burned him slowly with a blowtorch. Slowly.
Hey, Rootmeister, hear that bell?
What bell?
The one that tolls for you, prick. I think I've had my jollies for now. Time's up.
You know, maybe you should ask yourself why Lorraine was seeing me in the first place.
You little shit. I would enjoy seeing you back in uniform. Cockroach.
Oh, that one didn't touch the sides.
Klein's probably knocking a few back tonight too, wouldn't you reckon?
And we care because...
Come on, Danny, you pushed him a bit hard, mate. He just lost his girlfriend.
It was his ex-girlfriend. It was 10 months ago. He's a screw-up. He's certifiable. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Counsel him? Home.
No, I gotta go back into work. Go through the files. Manson's coming in tomorrow.
Oh, profiling's so boring. You know, if anyone needs to see a psychiatrist, it's Klein, not us.
What are you doing?
Well, I can't have you looking more dedicated than me now, can I? Coming? What happened?
Sparksy had a coronary.
What?
Shit.
Simon, one moment. I believe this is yours.
Yeah. I must have dropped it.
Wilton Sparks had it.
Did he?
Hmm.
Well, he must have picked it up.
He was angry. Very angry about you.
Really? What did he say?
You don't know?
No idea.
Well, I think we should take up a collection for Sparksy, don't you? Get a bit of cash, see him through. And Lorraine.
That's a good idea. Is that it, Sarge?
Yeah. For now.
The perpetrator's certainly well read, as the reference to the Psalms indicates. He's highly intelligent, very likely a professional. I say he because of your evidence so far. Plus, crimes of this nature are seldom committed by women. This particular man has found a mechanism for killing which distances him from his young victims. He's not interested in their pain. He's interested in the pain that he causes by their deaths.
We think that this guy killed Rosemary Smith because she identified him. Do you agree with that?
Well, it's highly likely. Her death was an aberration, a necessary departure from his normal process. Impulse initially. Probably she threatened him, his activities, and he reacted by murdering her.
He also has a way with kids, right? I mean, how does he get them to open the door?
It's a good question. His killing scenario is complex. He puts in a lot of groundwork. Identifying his young victims, engineering it so that the parents leave the children alone. The only unknown is whether he can persuade the kids to open the door. Obviously, he's confident he can do that.
He understands kids in the way they think, so... What does that tell us?
It's possible he's a parent himself. Childcare worker, teacher.
Electrician?
Are we certain he couldn't in some way be connected to the families?
All of them, I think that's unlikely. We're checking into it, of course.
The, autopsy says that Rosemary Smith died from a blow to the head, but she also had a broken hyoid bone. So in other words, her killer hanged her after she was dead. Why would a killer do that?
There's some kind of symbolism there, hanging the dead body. Enactment of a trophy scenario, perhaps. Revisitation of an earlier trauma. We really need more information. All the women were involved in affairs, and that's the key here. He's punishing the mothers.
All the fires were started by what appeared to be faulty electrical appliances, a toaster, a heater. Good enough to fool Arson. He has to have set those things up.
How does he know that the women are doing the dirty on their partners?
You work that out, and I reckon you'll find your killer.
Inspector Charlie Sullivan.
Ex-Inspector Laddie. I'm retired.
Simon Joyner, homicide. Your wife said I might find you here.
It beats bowls. What can I do for you?
I wanted to pick your brains about a case you worked 9 years ago.
Oh, who are we talking about?
Suicide. Glenda McCriedi, her husband's a psychiatrist.
Shawn McCriedi. What's he done now?
Sullivan investigated Glenda McCriedi's suicide, only he reckons it wasn't suicide. He thinks Shawn McCriedi killed his wife.
There's nothing about any of this in McCriedi's file.
That's because the continuing investigation was nipped in the bud. McCriedi had the sympathy vote, just lost his kids in a fire, he almost died himself. Bray didn't want to get the media offside. It's all politics. And the one who pulled the plug was Assistant Commissioner Mulholland.
Great. 3 guesses who stonewalled Klein when the case resurfaced?
We're going to be popular.
You know what got me thinking? The other parents who killed themselves. Natalie Pierce jumped to her death, 2 others took sleeping tablets, another one said hello to the front of a train. How did Glenda McCriedi commit suicide?
She hanged herself.
She hanged herself. And after Rosemary Smith was dead, her killer hanged her.
The forensic shrink said that he could be revisiting a previous scenario, an earlier trauma.
The McCriedi fire was the first one. It kicked everything off. And when you think about it, it was the odd one out in every way.
He's a shrink. People confide in him. I mean, that could be how he's finding out these women are having affairs.
Plus, Glenda McCriedi was on with someone else.
Charlie told you that, did he?
He reckoned she was about to do a runner with the boyfriend and take the kids. So McCriedi has got every reason to have a fixation with unfaithful wives.
How do you explain McCriedi almost dying trying to save his children?
Murder-suicide, maybe. He wants to punish his wife, so kill himself, take the kids with him. Only maybe he loses his nerve, gets out of the house at the last minute.
And then he becomes this self-righteous moral enforcer, punishing other cheating wives by killing their kids. It's a good theory, Sarge.
It's a bloody good one.
Go to the hospital, talk to McCriedi. You two start a paper chase on him.
My mates in fraud can help us with that.
Good work, Simon.
Thanks, Sarge.
My mate's in fraud.
Knock it off, Duncan. You're like a broken record.
So you're part of our crew again, or what?
Well, ask Stanley.
Like I have to. I know a brown nose when I see one.
You know the difference between you and a sergeant, Duncan? I have to take shit from a sergeant. Coming?
Afternoon. Homicide. I am going to enjoy this. All right, so we'll start with the fires. We'll ask him about his wife's suicide. We'll just see how worked up he gets. And hey, softly, softly, catch your monkey, yeah? Shit. Dr. McCriedi! Police! Let's try around the back.
Oh, he's away for a few days.
Who are you?
I'm from next door. I get in the mail and water the plants.
Does he go away often?
A couple of times a year.
Thanks.
To medical seminars, I think.
Yeah, right.
Is everything all right?
Done a runner? Yeah, looks like it. Why? You can't have known we were looking at him.
Maybe he was planning something.
He just bought himself a new heater.
It's the only way we're going to get the evidence to connect McCriedi to all the families.
You'll never get a warrant for that.
No, I won't, but you might.
It's chicken and egg. You need to access his files to find out if he counselled these couples. You need evidence in order to gain access to the files. The technical term is just stuffed.
The heater box.
Doesn't mean a thing.
Why burn it? Why did he check himself out of hospital against advice? Why disappear? He's gearing up for another one, Bernice. Come on.
Yeah, look, Bill Mulholland is rabid about keeping this dark. Even though we're making good progress, there's no way he's going to push for a warrant unless we're guaranteed a result.
Okay. Well, I think I can throw some light on the Assistant Commissioner's reluctance.
Let me get this straight, Bernice. You want me to talk to a judge, get them to okay a warrant in order to bust open a case, which I personally put the mockers on 10 years ago.
Yeah, that just about covers it, sir. Look, it hasn't gone away. There are children dying. And I'm sure it hasn't escaped your attention that you swing a much bigger dick than I do.
Not when it's going to poke me in the eye, I don't.
So pathetically predictable, Fiona. Every other Saturday.
Damn it.
I need more to squeeze him with, Stanley.
We got anything?
Yeah, we're going through credit records. Psychiatrists are expensive. Most people pay by credit card.
Keep at it. Mulholland's not being helpful, and the superintendent can't swing a warrant to get into McCriedi's files unless we establish a stronger connection.
Well, Waverley's not going to put her head on the block, is she? We know McCriedi and Mulholland looks like an idiot.
Superintendent Waverley will put whatever it takes on the block detective. Now find me something to work with.
Duncan, look at this.
What do you got? We got a hit!
Rosemary Smith made regular payments to Shawn McCriedi for 6 months 4 years ago.
Duncan, get yourself over to pick up a warrant, then help with the file search at McCriedi's.
All right, Sarge.
Bill, Bernice, I think you may have to reconsider the warrant on the McCriedi case.
I'm so sorry to trouble you. My dog's just been hit by a car. Your mum was in a hurry, but she said it would be okay if I just came in and make a quick phone call to my wife.
I'm looking after my brothers. I don't know.
Look, sorry, he's just really badly hurt. It'll just be a quick call. I'm a friend of your mum, of Fiona's. You must be Louisa, right?
Okay, come in.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Tell Superintendent Waverley we love her. I've got a Johnston here.
Yep, the second fire, William and Carol.
No go. This is a Brent Johnston.
There's 2 Smiths. No Rosemary.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. We've already confirmed that she was one of his patients.
Well, she's not here.
None of the other parents are here either. It's a dead end, Sarge.
Have you found a patient list?
Yes, Sarge, but it's only current patients.
Well, check the patient list against the files.
Well, how's that going to help?
Well, if he's been pulling the files of his victims, the file of his next target could be missing too.
But the names would still be on the patient list. That's brilliant.
We may not have evidence of the previous files, but we may be able to prevent the next one. Get a move on, gentlemen.
Good girl, Louisa. Look after your brothers.
He's got Fanning.
Yep.
Fairclough.
Yes.
Benton.
Yes.
Fisk.
Yes. Garfield. Yes. Garner. Yes. Jones. Yes. Ogilvy. Yes. O'Grady. Yeah. Oldfield. Yeah.
Payne. Yes. Patterson.
Hang on. Patterson.
Yeah. Fiona and Jeffrey.
No Patterson.
Are you sure?
No, it's definitely not here.
Get the address.
Have you got the address?
It's 5 Moorhaven Street, East Melton.
Go, now, the 3 of you.
Smoke.
Smoke! Call the fire brigade! Reel them back! Where are the kids? Which room are they in? Ask their mother! She should be looking after them!
Which room?
Ask that whore of a mother where they sleep! Who are the kids, a whore? Shut up! Oh! Gunny, cut it out.
Where? Which room? You tell us.
You find them. No! You! No! Not inside! I can't go inside! No! No, no! Not again! I won't be burned again! I won't be burned again!
You'll bloody well cry if you don't tell us where those kids are, McCriedi!
The stairs! Up the stairs!
Show us!
Take gas!
Come out and get in here! Police! Is anyone here? Is anyone up here?
On the left! In the bedroom!
All right, everybody now, we're police. We're here to look after you. Okay, now everyone get together. Okay, now I'm going. Bring the sticks down. That's not gonna work. Come on, back in the room. Come on, let me do it. Come on, shut the door.
What now? The window. The window.
Well, we can't get back down.
I've got an idea.
Yeah. Get the trampoline.
All right, who wants to go on the trampoline? Who loves the trampoline?
Me.
Do you love a trampoline? Do you love a trampoline?
Come on. Yeah. Quick.
James, okay, James, you're going to go first. Okay. All right, Danny, let's go. Simon, this is James. James, that's Simon down there. He's going to catch you, okay? Simon, you ready? All right, James, big jump, mate, big jump. Hold on. Have you got him? I got him. Right, you okay, mate? Yeah, good boy. Go after your brother, eh? Yeah? Okay. This is Simon. Good name, Simon. Simon's going to catch you, okay? You keep looking at me. He's coming down. Yep, I got him. Have you got him? I got him.
She comes with me! Put her down!
Let her go, McCriedi! Let her go, McCriedi! Come on! He's dead. Forget it. Come on!
Larry. Thanks, Jennifer. You can get over to the hospital if you like. It's over, Larry.
You got the person that did this?
Shawn McCriedi, the psychiatrist.
Was that close, was I? What happened?
He targeted another family. Started another fire. Fortunately, we got there in time to save the kids. There were 3 of them.
3? Good. And he's admitted to everything?
You got your wish, Larry. The fire got him. He burned.
Good. Good, Stan. Good.
You weren't in your office.
No, sorry.
Press conference, 20 minutes. Good to have something positive for a change.
Well, you do know it's going to come out sooner or later, don't you?
What's that?
The fact that you put the kibosh on the McCriedi investigation 9 years ago.
Did I? There's an old saying in this business, Bernice. Fight the battles that come to you. Don't sweat the other stuff.
The 3 children, Louise, Simon and James, were saved by members of the Homicide Task Force who have been investigating a series of arson murders which have taken place over the last 9 years.
Hi. G'day.
Assistant Commissioner Bill
Mulholland's on.
Bet you he takes all the credit.
A further tragedy was averted tonight, thanks to the excellent work of the Homicide Task Force.
Waverley won't mind. The louder he's allowed to bang the drum, the less likely he's to have a go at us.
Senior constables Ryan, Joyner and Freeman, all of them
Hey, we're famous.
their lives.
There goes a career in undercover. How is he?
Ask him.
What's Italian from a wrist broken?
Dickhead. We run through a burning building without a scratch on us, and you get bounced by a 6-year-old.
You're hopeless, mate. You are hopeless. For his age, I got caught in a beautiful storm. Mate, a bit rough, I think. You're hopeless. No one around me that I can shout to. You coming for a drink?
No. No, I don't like those cop joints.
Don't worry about Duncan. He'll come round.
You lot are like the 3 Musketeers. All for one and bugger the rest.
Matt, move your ass.
Go, celebrate. You nailed him.
Yeah. We did.
You have one new message. Message received today at 9 p.m.
Where are you? It's me, Matt. Simon reckons you need to read your classics. There were actually 4 Musketeers: Athos, Porthos, Aramis, and D'Artagnan. See you tomorrow.